Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Spandana. Today I am going to discuss a topic Introduction to Adaptive Software Development, which comes under the subject Software Engineering and Project Management. Adaptive software development is an agile methodology that emphasizes responding to change and uncertainty in software development projects. It prioritizes flexibility and adaptability, allowing teams to adjust to an evolving requirements and the market demands. As adaptive software development says, it adapts the new features that occur in our future generation and it adopts the changes that occur in our future. Let's see principles of adaptive software development. The first one is rapid feedback. ASD relies on frequent feedback loops to ensure the project stays on track and meets evolving needs. And then next comes continuous learning. Teams continuously learn and adapt based on feedback, reflecting on their processes and making necessary adjustment. The third one is incremental development. ASD emphasizes building software in small iterative increments, allowing for continuous testing and feedback. The fourth one is collaborations and communications. Open communication and collaboration among team members are crucial for successful adaptation in ASD. These four principles together work so the adaptive software development will give a desired outcome. Advantages of adaptive software development: increased flexibility. It increases flexibility, like ASD enables teams to adapt to changing requirements and market conditions, making projects more resilient. Improved quality. Continuous feedback and testing in ASD leads to higher quality software and fewer defects. Enhanced customer satisfaction. ASD prioritizes customer needs and delivers value incrementally, leading to a greater satisfaction. So these are the some advantages of adaptive software development. Agile methodologies and adaptive software development. What are the agile methodologies that are implemented in this adaptive software development? Let's see them. Scrum. Scrum is a popular agile framework that aligns well with ASD's principles of iterative development and continuous feedback. So, the first one is Scrum, that is implemented in adaptive software development. The next one is Kanban. Kanban emphasizes visualizing a workflow and continuous improvement, complementing ASD's focus on adaptation and the feedback. Extreme programming, that is XP. XP emphasizes short iterations, pair programming, and constant testing supports ASD's agile approach. Iterative and incremental approach. The first one is planning. Initial planning focuses on outlining the overall scope and initial requirements. So initially we plan like what are all the requirements needed for it. And the next process is design and development. Software is built in small iterative increments, allowing for continuous feedback and adaptation. The first step is we plan the initial progress, that is what are all the requirements that we are needed for the process. Then we design and develop, so we build a software, and then we increment it through additional features, and we also allow the feedback mechanism for it. And then testing and feedback. Each increment is thoroughly tested and feedback is incorporated into subsequent iterations. Then we test the process, and then with deployment, software is deployed incrementally, allowing users to experience value early and provide their feedback. So after all this process, it is deployed to a real world. So we test it like how it works, then we deploy it into the real world. So these are the iterative and incremental approaches of the software adaptive development. The next one is respond to change and uncertainty, how it responds to the changes. Flexibility. ASD encourages teams to embrace change and adapt to evolving requirements and market conditions. Next comes the risk management. ASD incorporates risk management strategies to address the potential uncertainties and minimize negative impacts. Continuous evaluations. Teams regularly evaluate the progress and make necessary changes, and they also ensure they remain on the track. Challenges and the considerations in adopting adaptive software development. Let's see challenges. What are all the challenges that are faced, and let's see points that we take to the considerations for adopting adaptive software development. A team culture. The first one is team culture, as the name say that team. So for adopting adaptive software development, we should work as team on behalf of working as an individual. So working as a team requires a culture of the collaboration, communication, and continuous learning. As we work as a team, so we collaborate the process, and we communicate what are all the necessities that are required for the process, and through this we can continuously learn the like new features that emerges. So through teamwork we can there are many benefits as well. And next comes change management, and adopting to a ASD requires a willingness to embrace change and adjust to evolving process. Change management is nothing but, as a adaptive software development word itself says, that it adapts to a new features that emerges in the future. So the changes that takes place in the software has to be managed, and it has to be fixed for the, and it has to be adjusted as well for the evolving processes. And this is also an important challenges. And then next comes project complexity. ASD may be more challenging to implement in large complex project. Like ASD, we can implement it in a like simpler projects, the easier projects, or the simple projects that can be easily acquired by the adaptive software development. But in complex projects, it is very quite challenging for us to adopt or implement ASD in those projects. And then next comes skills and training. Team members may need additional training and development to effectively implement ASD. So the team members, those who are working, should have some skills and training as well to develop and implement ASD in a various projects that are emerging in the future. So these are all the challenges and the points that we have to consider before adopting adaptive software development. Thank you for watching my video.